Welcome to the video. Today we're going to be doing the ultimate NEaT rush. We will do the rings, well, Paradise Atoll, and the time lost subrealms. NEaT is, well, the first mini tower in the game, and certainly not the most interesting. I mean, it straight up is just boring, normal gameplay, so we don't really need to care about it. Yay. Now, because this tower is in Forgotten Ridge, it's trying to act old and, well, bad. So it's not really the best gameplay ever. Also, there's tons of skips you can do, and it's overall boring. I mean, you have the final outside at least, which is interesting, but nothing really stands out as good. Or also, you can save yourself if you fall outside, so it's not really anything worrying in the tower rush either. So yeah, I personally do not like this tower's music that much either. But it's fine. It's just normal. FNaT is the most basic out of every single NEaT in this rush. It is straight up way easier than everything else, and basically a snooze fest when it comes to anything ever. Nothing about this NEaT is scary or interesting at all, and it's already done before I'm even finished talking. This is when the tower rush really starts. I mean, you can say NEaT or TIPaT or MAT started it, but this is when the tower rush becomes more interesting and starts adding a bit of punishment. The final stretch is really cool and a bit trippy at times, but honestly, this entire NEaT has amazing gameplay, pretty well, basic mechanics, but still cool mechanics, and is interesting the whole way through. There's not a singular bad part about this NEaT. Yeah. Floor 4 is when the NEaT peaks up even more steam. You might have already thought the first 3 floors are good. The floor 4 just makes it even better. Or floor 5, I don't really know. It has a key hunt, and the key hunt's like actually fun, so yeah. And then we have the final stretch. This section is honestly one of my favorite parts in this entire NEaT rush. I think it's really climactic. I love the spinning background so much. I think it's super duper cool. Even though sometimes, like, some parts can get over the darker part of the background, and it sucks. But yeah, this entire section is extremely intense, and you have to basically complete like a minute of gameplay in around 2 minutes. But it's super fun, super good. I have no problems with this NEaT. It's probably the best NEaT in the game. TIaT is actually really easy. It's super duper easy. There's definitely no run ending outside that spans like 3 minutes, and it's super duper scary. Nah, no way. Yeah, let's get to the outside. 3, 2, 1, kapoosh. This outside is so far the most stressful part of the tower rush. It's like 2 minutes, 3 minutes long, and it's all in just gameplay. there's barely anything to save you besides the gameplay below you. So you really have to be careful here. You cannot fall. Falling equals death, especially on the first layer. Now, believe it or not, WBaT is the first tower I failed in this NEaT rush. I've never actually failed TAT in this NEaT rush. It's not really truly too hard, but I failed WBaT out of stupidity. So, whoopsies. It was actually a really dumb fail too. Kind of mad about it. But WBaT is not that horrible. It's impossible to get back in if you fail, so it's still scary and not good, but it's not that horrible of a tower. It's just a bit worrying at the end. This is the final outside. The part I failed my first time getting here. I can show you the jump. It was this jump. Yeah, that wraparound on the wedge with the low roof, I failed due to just running into a wedge. It was a really dumb fail, if I'm gonna be honest, but hey, I beat the tower and the rush, so yippee! LAT is one of my favorite towers in this challenge. It's completely safe, so there's no death at all, and it's honestly really trippy and cool with like the miniature stud textures. Really cool tower, really unique. I mean, basic gameplay, but it's like fun to play, so hey man, I'm not complaining. But yeah. And here we have the final stretch. Still completely netted, but it's cool. It's a big spinner, can't go wrong. And then we have like some gameplay after it that's not important at all, but like, I mean, look at this gameplay, it's like free. It's kind of nice not having to be bad. And that's the win pad. I'm going to make this tower intro even longer just because of how much I absolutely despise this tower. Every single bad gameplay trope is in this tower. We have thin stud conveyors. We have half stud spinners. We have extremely difficult difficulty spikes. You see it all. Let me speed run talking about this tower. Okay, here we have a conveyor that's really fast. We have quarter stud. We have really annoying conveyor jumps. We have half stud spinner that we have to maneuver around. We have truss. We have really fast conveyor thin stud. We have conveyor thin stud again, quarter stud. Conveyors into kill bricks. We have long jump. We have half stud spinner. Looking outside, and yeah, this jump sucks. One stud gap, pretty big truss jump, truss wrap, ledge grab, jump under there, long jump, wrap, big wrap. These jumps are horrible difficulty spikes, and I hate them. I hate every single one of these jumps. These jumps are horrible. They're really long. They're really scary. Squeeze and wrap around kill brick, wrap around conveyor thing. Half stud spinner again. We go inside here. Another squeeze. Then half stud spinner that we have to maneuver on. Really long jump, and then long jump with truss, and done. This is one of the new additions to the NEaT roster that they've made recently, and I'd say it's pretty good. Nothing too crazy about it. It's just, well, a regular NEaT. It's pretty fast, pretty short NEaT. I like the final outside. The final outside's cool. Big, crazy contraptions like that. And, well, it's cool. Really, really cool. Like the tower. Nothing much to say about it. It's just a tower. Moving on to a different world entirely, Pat is in Paradise Atoll, which used to be Zone 1 subrealm. It's still weird to me that it's Zone 3's now after Palm got removed. But at least I don't have to play Was a Tower, which is terrifying. I'm not doing that, bro. But, yeah, Pat's a nice tower. They knew I could get back in, I think. I was counting the studs on how high raised it was. I could get back in if I high jumped. This tower is pretty average, nothing out of the ordinary. It's a nice little break after, you know, FNaT, FFAST, you know, all them other crazy towers. It's a nice little break before the time lost areas really start pumping up the heat. So, yeah, that's Pat. Now, I was extremely scared for a TAT because I had never actually played the revamp before, you know, actually doing this tower rush, which might have been a slight oversight. I thought those kill bricks under everything, you know, the rainbow ones, were insta-kills. Then I figured them out later, but, like, it was still pretty scary. So, I mean, because TIaT is right after this. But, yeah, this tower wasn't horrible to play. Scary at times, but nothing too crazy. It just took me a bit. And here is the final outside. Luckily, I never failed this or got close to dying, but I made sure of that before even trying this tower because I was really scared of losing everything, as my farthest before this had been FNaT. So I was a bit scared and I didn't really want to lose this. But yeah, otherwise, pretty normal. TIaT, my last challenge for this NEaT rush. This was the last tower that could get even remotely close to killing me. And I was super duper duper nervous. I had played this tower a day before and beaten it, just to be sure I was ready for it. It's pretty complicated, but I made sure I knew what was going on. Honestly, there's some pretty tough parts to this, so I'm gonna just let it play out. this tower might have taken a bit. Since I technically never played this tower before even coming here, I didn't know whether it was safe or not. And I'm just gonna speedrun this entire tower, like time-lapse everything I ever did, because it took so long and it was so infuriating. Oh my god. Well, if you look at the time, it took me 15, well maybe 16 minutes to get past the first half. That's kind of not good, just saying. And the second half didn't take as long, thankfully, but still a bit. Let's just skip past it. Welcome to Do That Look Like a Tower. Doesn't even really look like a NEaT. This design and gameplay style kind of reminds me of that 109 tower. It was like minus facility. Just kind of has that same kind of feeling, but otherwise, I'd say this tower is pretty cool. I like its little mechanics. It's a nice little like 5-minute experience if you're going fast. It's honestly just some pretty good gameplay. Nothing more, nothing less to say. Just some enjoyable times and nothing bad about it at all. Just woohoo. Now that we're nearing the end of this video, I want to talk about the NEaT rush a bit more. I'd say the difficulty of this is around mid-remorseless and takes around 20-30 minutes, and it's quite fun. I had a pretty nice time playing it. I'd recommend you play it too, and thank you for watching. I'm honestly really happy you watched the end. Thank you.